how are you? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to do something, again, that takes a little bit of time, but it really worth it. We're going to take this pork shoulder butt and barbecue it very slowly. Ideally, we'll come up with some pulled pork that's out of this world. Anyways, we'll get down to it. Basically, first step is just to season it, give it a little rub. You can do that the day before, or you can do it about an hour and a half before you put in the barbecue. In short, we're going to cook it at a very low speed over a long period of time, and then it should just come apart. Anyway, so we'll get right on to it. Alrighty then, so we have our pork butt here, which is exactly 8 pounds, 8 1/3 pounds, call it 8 pounds. Here, we'll open it up in the sink so we don't bleed too much. Actually pretty dry. There's a little bit of bone in there, that's fine. Try it, our flat side, and now we put it in a tray and season it with our rub, which is basically mixing all the ingredients, the dry spices, which I pre-mixed already. It's called a rub because you gotta rub it in. Okay. The longer you leave it there, the more it'll suck into the meat, so the better. As I say, you can do it overnight, or you can do it at least an hour before you start cooking it. Meantime, once we do this, we'll go and preheat the barbecue to 300 to 325 degrees. Okay, we'll finish with this. We'll throw it in the fridge, and we'll get one step out of the way. Okay. If you like to trim a little bit of fat, you can. You don't have to. Most of it will be melted away. Actually, it's going to keep the moisture on meat. Notice I'm seasoning all the sides, because you want it to be as even as possible. If you want to inject it, you can do that as well. Anyways, preheated the barbecue grill. It's right now at 350. I have it at very minimum because I want to bring it down to 275. And we're going to put in the hickory chips in there to give it a little smoke, a little flavor. Don't put a lot of it, so we'll just place it on the burner that's on. Okay. And as soon as it starts smoking, it'll be ready for us to put in our pork butt. Well, the thermometer on the grill shows a little bit over 300, 325. I also have an inside thermometer, I hope you can read it, which is rated exactly 375. Our hickory is starting to smoke. Put this piece of meat in. Hold it. Doesn't matter, you can put the fat side up, fat side down. I'm going to turn it halfway through. So we're going to put it on the fat side up, standing. Like the little leftover seasoning. Seasoning is really not going to go through the fat anyway. So now we close it and leave it in indirect heat. And we'll check it in an hour. We'll spritz it with a little bit of the mix that I am going to explain to you how to make. Anyways, so it's been an hour. Temperature still holding at 375. Still a little bit of smoke coming out. Now we're going to spritz it well with our mixture of beer and apple cider vinegar. It's important to keep it moist. Do it kind of quickly so we don't lose too much temperature. Don't be afraid to water it down. And now we'll leave it and we'll check it in another hour. Anyways, so it's been 2 hours, actually 3 hours. Every hour we've been spritzing it with this mix of beer and apple cider vinegar and a little bit of water, and we've developed a little crust, which is what we want. So we now are going to take it off. Temperature's been steady at 275. The intended temperature right now is about 125, 123 and change, 24. Yeah, probably 125, which is fine. Now we're going to wrap it and go on to the next step. Wrap it at least in at least 3 layers. Okay. Be very careful, it's hot. You want to grab it with some tongs or anything that you have that's strong enough. Okay. Or if you have mitts, that would be better. Okay. Because we want to keep the temperature. Okay. First thing we're going to do is going to attach the probe, the thickest part away from the bone. So I think we're going to go here. Don't close it yet because put another layer. What we're going to do is put a little more. We want to keep it moist. And then we're going to throw and now we wrap it very well. Isolating the probe. It's hot, so be careful. It's always better to be cautious, so we'll give it a last one more wrap. That will be good. Put it back in the grill. Hold it steady. And program our temperature to be 198. I don't know if you see it there. So once it reaches 198, we should get an alarm. Anyways, now it's the waiting game. This is the nice thing about Florida weather, middle of the winter, perfect barbecue weather.
Anyways, cheers to you. Thank you for watching. Next time I'll tell you what's in it. Anyways, so just basically recapping, we prepare our rub. We can do it at night before, rub it, leave it in the fridge, or you can do it about an hour, at least an hour before you're ready to cook it. Take it out of the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Preheat your grill. If you want it smoked, you can put some chips on it, Mesquite or whatever wood you like to burn. If not, that'll be fine. At 275, and every hour you spray it with the apple cider vinegar, beer, and a little bit of water. It's 1-to-1 of apple cider vinegar and beer, and about a third of a cup of water if you don't want this too strong. If you don't like it sour at all, what you can do is you can replace the apple cider vinegar for apple juice, but it will make it sweeter. Anyway, so we sprayed it, as I said, we sprayed it every hour until it developed a little crust. We checked temperature being at 125, 123, wrapped it real well, sprayed it a little more, put a bit of cup and a half to 2 cups of the liquid inside the wrapping, wrapped it real tight and well, put the thermometer in it, the probe at least, back in the barbecue at still at 275, and we programmed the thermometer to let us know once it reaches 198 internal temperature, because 200 is what we're looking for. That should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so it's either the 2 hours or 198, whatever comes first. After that's done, we'll let it rest for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll see how it comes out. All right, see you in a couple. Cheers. Well, it's been just about 3 hours. As you can see, we're just about getting to 198. Took a little longer. That's one thing about cooking. It's not exact. It all depends on temperature, ambience, humidity, and whatnot. So hopefully it'll be ready in a couple of minutes, and we go to the good part. Eureka! Finally, 198 reached. Okay, 197, 198. It'll go up and down. Once there it goes. All right, so we'll now take it out, unwrap it, and we go on to the next step. Anyway, so we have it out. We now unwrap it, or if you could just smell it. Okay, we'll take it off, put it on a plate, wait about 15 minutes or so. Remember, this is very, very hot. As a matter of fact, I think it's so tender that I won't be able to take it out and put it on the plate. I was projecting to put it on this plate, but it's not going to happen because it's just too soft. This is how soft it is. Look at the bone. It just comes out by itself. That means that it's absolutely ready. Clean bone. Okay, so we're going to let it sit here for about 15 or 20 minutes just to relax. In the meantime, I'll make some Texas toast to go with it, and I'll come back. Oh my God, this smells so good. Okay, so back here has been about 15 or 20 minutes. You can see how it jiggles. That means that it's absolutely soft. How soft it is? Look, you can stick, ooh, hot, hot, hot. Stick your finger in it, don't do that. It's really hot. So, pulled pork it is. Look how it comes apart. It's just, the smell of it is just something else. As I said, this was originally about 8 pounds and change. After cooking, I guess we lost about 2 pounds. You might have some connective tissue left. You can just take it out.
There's a lot of foil paper in this. I made a barbecue sauce, which I'll give you the recipe in another video, but you can actually use the juices in here to make barbecue sauce. It will have a nice, interesting flavor with the vinegar, the peppers, and whatnot. See, it just comes apart. Anyways, so I'll finish serving it up. Okay, but before we do that, I'm going to break the rules and I'm just going to taste it. Mmm. Wow. It's buttery soft. You know? Believe it or not, it's my first time making it. So it's going to be a learning experience to you. It'll be a learning experience to me as well. It has been. Okay. Tastes awesome. Not need any seasoning. Let me get my toasts on the way, and I'll be right back. Some sauce. It's so good, you actually don't need any sauce. But trust me, you'll be happy if you do. Anyways, enjoy you all, and thank you for watching.